Bullish Ankr cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of 12 cents and 27 cents by 2030. Market investigators accept Ankr could reach 12 cents by 2025. Bearish Ankr market cost expectation for 2022 is 2 cents. Ankr presentation. Established in 2017 by Chief Chandler Toon, Ankr was made to act as a stage for the improvement of Web3. It is a blockchain-based cross-faceted configuration meant to improve marking and DApp improvement with a DeFi stage. This guide covers the advantages of putting resources into Ankr, with a specialized and central examination in its hub foundation and StakeFi choices. What is Ankr? In accordance with the vision for a decentralized web, Ankr was intended to work in applications, record innovation, expanded privatization, ad-libbed security frameworks, and better conventions. Ankr imagined proprietorship transaction to clients and organizers rather than mediator locales to guarantee decentralization. For blockchain clients, Ankr mainnet can be gotten by means of the marking convention, named SDKR, with network members being compensated for marking through the SDKR convention utilizing Ethereum as a trade-off for ETH. Clients can become partners on the Ankr Web3 stage with both advancement hubs and marking hubs accessible for organization. Ankr specialized investigation. Ankr is exceptionally reasonable even to the amateur financial backer. The cost has returned to the bullish cycle as the years progressed, and Ankr diminished by breaking the help. Ankr, as of this moment, is recuperating the force of steadiness that portrayed its initial sending off. Similar as different arrangements on the lookout, Ankr encounters huge market flimsiness and instability, yet critical drops and volume signs generally settle following 2 or 3 days of misfortune. As far as specialized investigation, an example to be seen is the restricted acknowledgement and the gigantic reliance on economic situations for any result. In any case, generally, a modest and helpful speculation, particularly since the DeFi stage empowers DApp improvement and can be useful to most merchants and engineers. Ankr major examination. Hub framework. There are 2 basics that Ankr is organized around. The first of these is hub framework. Ankr fundamentally makes it very simple for clients to set up a hub by working on the interaction across a shifted scope of blockchains like Kusama, Bifrost, and Tron. For designers, Ankr gives the necessary resources to get to prestigious stages like Polkadot, Ethereum, and Polygon without going through months interpreting and learning convoluted documentation. Understanding that accomplished and fledgling brokers the same come up short on contraption or information to send off a hub themselves. Ankr improves on sending off a hub that stores the chain's finished data or a validator hub containing only the ongoing data on the chain. A typical issue looked by brokers is a punishment for margin time and untrustworthiness, which Ankr helps tackle and forestall. Its application programming point of interaction gives a consistent course to the reception of Web3 and, likewise, decentralized applications. The programming interface arrangements additionally assist with saving time while going towards execution and give successive, exceptionally precise information for the decentralized application. Ankr cost. Ankr is right now worth 2 cents USD. Ankr has moved 1.43% as of now with an exchanging volume of $12,701,406. Ankr is presently positioned 111 among all cryptographic forms of money with a market capitalization of $269,195,183 USD. Using the overall strength list, moving weighted normal, Williams fractal and moving normal union difference from the outline above, we can decide cost designs for Ankr to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Ankr value forecasts. Ankr has seen an unmistakable augmentation, and the vertical example is by all accounts supported as the Ankr project broadens and accepts on additional dealers. With the huge number of contributions, the cost gives off an impression of being economically expanding, very much like the shortage that draws in financial backers to Bitcoin. The Ankr token advantages from both low cost and shortage is spurring elevated interest also. There are 10 billion Ankr tokens available for use, which is the aggregate, covered supply of the token. This might possibly prevent financial backers since, as the cap draws near, the open doors are restricted regarding putting resources into the token. Our cost expectation conjectures utilize constant Ankr market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost forecasts in view of current market action. Ankr value expectation 2022. Ankr, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing digital forms of money to rise this year. The Ankr cost estimate for 2022 expects a huge expansion in the year's final part, perhaps coming to 4 cents. Likewise with other digital currencies, the ascent will be continuous, however no extensive drops are normal. Averaging 3 cents in cost is very aggressive, yet it is doable sooner rather than later given expected coordinated efforts and progressions. Ankr is supposed to have a base worth of 3 cents. Ankr value expectation 2023. In 2023, Ankr cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the expected declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of Ankr will before long outperform 7 cents. Nonetheless, we ought to stand by to check whether the Ankr's overall strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, Ankr will exchange with a base exchanging cost of 5 cents and a typical exchanging cost of 6 cents. Ankr value expectation 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach 9 cents and Ankr might benefit. In the event that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. Ankr is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of 8 cents and a low of 8 cents in 2024. Ankr value forecast 2025. In the event that Ankr effectively helps market opinion among cryptographic money fans, the Ankr coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Ankr will be green in 2025. The Ankr is supposed to reach and outperform its record-breaking high in 2025. In 2025, the virtual cash will be valued at 12 cents, with a base cost of 11 cents and a typical cost of 11 cents. Ankr value expectation 2026. After some broad determining and specialized examination, we gauge the Ankr cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of 14 cents by 2026, with a base cost of 14 cents anticipated before the year's end. Besides, Ankr has a greatest value worth of 15 cents. Ankr value forecast 2027. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2027, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around 17 cents. Ankr value forecast 2028. While Ankr is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to rush connection, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. Ankr value expectation 2029. The base cost could be 22 cents and possibly arrive at a greatest value worth of 23 cents, averaging out at 23 cents. Ankr value forecast 2030. The cryptographic money market is known to be profoundly unstable, which is one of the many justifications for why cost estimating is a troublesome undertaking. Makes an honest effort to conjecture future sticker costs with accuracy. But all expectations ought not be taken as monetary exhortation, and you should DYOR. In 2030, we are anticipating that digital currency should have acquired reception across numerous areas. In that capacity, the greatest Ankr cost in 2030 is projected to be 27 cents in case of a bull run, with a typical value level of 26 cents. And the best thing about putting resources into Ankr is that regardless of what sort of blockchain a financial backer knows all about, a few administrations will undoubtedly be rewarding for most merchants. The extraordinary benefit of using Ankr is that assets can be marked utilizing different blockchains and oversaw strongly in one spot.